Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk District 2 Single A Baseball. MMI Prep, the District 2 champs. Joining us is the head coach, Emmett Thomas. Emmett, in our baseball and softball preview magazine, you said you had 6 of 9 starters back. You had some experience. You knew it was going to be a challenge with some of the teams you play in the Wyoming Valley Conference. But nonetheless, you guys fought through it. You got through Old Forge and you got through Blue Ridge, and you won a district title. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, tell us about this team this year and the experience you guys had. And boy, I'm sure it's a great feeling for you guys there at MMI.
It's the most wonderful feeling I've had in a long, long time. The boys worked hard this year. We had some pitching, and we had some pitching. We could play some defense and timely hitting. And sometimes ball just rolls your way and the Bucks go in the roll. And just fortunate that it went that way. Today, ball wasn't going our way in the beginning, and all of a sudden the ball started bouncing our way. Sophomore Eddie Herbner, and he came in, he faced the minimum. 6 up, 6 down. Wonderful job.
Well, great job by Herbner and the rest of the crew. And you mentioned that fighting through it, and you guys were down early today, and then you fought back, then you're down again, and then you guys go ahead, take the lead, and then you hold them off. Talk about these guys not getting too down and keeping that good sense about them. How much of that is coaching, how much of that is great kids, and how much of that is just a heart of a lion on you guys there at MMI?
They are great kids. All them things you said is good. And, old Yogi Bear said the game is 90% mental and the other half is physical. Carson's kept us in the game. He got ahead of a lot of hitters, but to their credit, Blue Ridge, very good baseball team, coached very well. He said he just missed some spots, and boy, they just whacked it out there, and they got up on us. But the kids, their heads never went down. I think they really believe they can get the job done, and they just kept battling. And, very fortunate to get 4 runs in the 5th inning. They had some big hits by Corey Rogers, Sam Harmon with a big hit, Alex Andy with another 2 RBI day. Great. And our 9th hitter, R.J. Cupson. 2 hits today. Bottom Mueller, he got things rolling.
Emmett Thomas joining us on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers, locations in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Kingston, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Emmett, so much goes into MMI to be a student athlete. The student part is a lot there at MMI because you really have to be, into studies and know what you're doing, and you have to be a great kid. But the athletic part came out, and these kids are great young men to put it all together. What was it like for them to go through this experience and to win a District 2 title? I'm sure it meant a lot to them today.
They're happy. They work hard in school all day. They got to keep their grades up because academics is first, and it always should be. There's no substitutes for academics. But they want to show that they can also play the game of baseball. And I think they did that today. I think they did that earlier in the tournament, earlier in the league. We were very fortunate against Old Forge. They hit it right at us. And the ball went our way. So sometimes the stars got to line up for you. And they did.
Emmett, how about for you personally with the coaching staff and, of course, with your young men there at MMI, as far as, the practices, what you're able to do? Hey, you live pretty much up there on a mountain, so everybody had a challenging year this year, and when, mythical summer hit, it kind of hit fast, but everybody had to be ready to go. And you mentioned that pitching and making sure you have some live arms and ready to go. And you had one today at the end of the game that did the job, as you mentioned, those 6 outs and then clinging to that 1-run lead and ultimately the championship.
It was hard in the beginning, but our pitchers were able to get their work in. We went to an indoor facility in Hazleton. We threw off a mound, and we'd always throw in the gym, and we would we would hit. We believe we can score some runs, but we got to make sure we take care of business. It can't get out of hand. Got to play good defense. We know that. We got to play a clean game. And early in today's game, I laughed because we weren't so clean. I think a lot of the hype, the big field, we were a little not so clean. But they cleaned it up. And they cleaned it up, and they settled in, and I think they just believed they were going to get it done.
We're talking baseball MMI, District 2, Single A champs. Well, the school year gets extended here with some athletics for you guys, and it'll be great to play in the state tournament. What are you looking forward to?
Another game. I gave the troops tomorrow off, coaching staff, and a lot of volunteers. Tremendous support from Mr. Thomas Hood at the school, my athletic director, Jason Tribbett, the faculty. They come to the games when they can. They really support the kids because we are such a small knit group at the school. Everybody knows everybody. We had great following today. So we're going to keep going to work, and we'll just see how long this ride out.
Well, it's a great story. MMI Prep, they are the District 2 Single A champs. Small school, great academics, as Coach has mentioned here, but these kids have done the job, not only in the classroom, but on the athletic field. And the MMI Prep now, baseball champs in District 2. They're going to head to the state tournament. Emmett, we appreciate your time, and congratulations on a district title.
Thank you very much, sir.
MMI Prep Baseball here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.